It has been reported that nearly all of newly diagnosed cases of COVID-19 in Kentucky are unvaccinated individuals.
As students and faculty return to class, as businesses return to increased capacity, and as we all return to more normal interactions with one another,
greater vaccination levels provide greater confidence in the level of health here in our community. We don't want to give COVID-19 an opportunity to mutate and vary.
The vaccines are effective against current variants of the virus, and so they are the best weapons we have to fight COVID-19, and we do not want to lose any more great citizens of our county to this terrible illness.
Don't leave yourself vulnerable when you have an opportunity for defense. The vaccines are widely available and easy to get. Team up, Madison County, for better health. Get vaccinated.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. And now, from the luxurious studios of Madison County Live, located in Southern Hills Plaza, it's the weekend edition of Madison County Live. Welcome to the weekend, folks. Welcome to Madison County Live Weekend Edition. We hope that you're having a great week.
That's right, Randy. The students came back this week, which means we have a special student offer from our friends at MetroNet Fiber.
We sure do. Weekend weather outlook and temps.
That's right. And important information you need to know from the Madison County Health Department. We have Kelley, McBride, and Coyle joining us tonight.
That's right. Of course, we have a music series video from Randy Westbrook and the Richmond Center Concert Series.
That's right, as well as our weekly music update from Jeff Richey.
Absolutely. And we're going to tell you again, folks, how to win a gift card from Soft Shoe and Madison County Live.
That's right. And lace up those tennis shoes because you know what? It's time to exercise with Candace, Randy.
Oh, that's right. And we have a Creek Runner 242 segment, Trash Haul segment with Curtis Eads.
That's right. Farm to Table Berea, as well as Granny Richardson's Special Schoolhouse, and one of Randy's all-time favorites, Burger Week, coming up this week.
Ooh, and we got our sponsors to thank, and we wrap up everything with the weekly Cain Pole. I always say that. Cain Pole Fishing Report. Coming up next. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch Good News, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Colleen, how was your week?
It was a great week. All of the students came.
It was a little moist.
Back. It was a little warm. That's right. It was a little warm, but nice to see those students returning in Madison County schools, as well as the college students coming back. So it was.
Be safe out there, folks. The students are back. The high school students are back. Both colleges are back,
right.
So there's students everywhere. There's a little more traffic.
A little more traffic. The roads are busy, but that's what we like to see. So
Absolutely.
As Randy said, be mindful when you're traveling out there. We want to keep everyone safe.
Absolutely. And speaking of this week, we have a special offer from MetroNet. $39.95. Can you believe this?
Lightning fast.
$39.95 fiber optic internet, TV, and phone service from MetroNet. Simply a better connection, and they have a special 200 megabits, $39.95, all the way up to 1 gig, so you're super fast. Taking advantage of that, go to the website or call the 1-800 number that you see below.
That's right. And speaking of a hot deal, Randy, we've got some hot temperatures in the forecast for the next few days. It is going to be sunny, hot, and humid.
Just the way I like it.
Throughout the rest of this weekend, we're looking at partly to mostly sunny skies, and that's going to continue into the beginning of next week. But you can look at highs in the upper 80s and perhaps even low 90s. So we are coming near the end of August. Can you believe it?
Fall. I like fall, but I don't want to work. I don't like what it brings.
Well, it brings seasonal temperatures. But you can check out our temperatures, our daily outlook every single morning at 6:30 a.m. Care of our friends at Unlimited Commercial.
And you can also see the weather on the website, MadisonKYLive.com. And I want to say that Colleen is the sunshine of Madison County Live.
Thank you, Randy. That is actually probably one of the nicer things.
I think that's the prettiest dress I've ever picked up for you.
It's definitely the brightest.
sunshine on Madison
That's right.
County
I'm
Live.
channeling my inner highlighter. You know, it's
Excellent.
back to school week. So
It is.
there you go.
This is true. It is back to school week. We had a very special segment with Kelley McBride and Carlos Coyle, the EMS director from Madison County. And they came in and they really gave us an update on the COVID situation in Madison County. So let's watch this segment now with Kelley McBride and Carlos. Hey everybody, welcome back to Madison County Live. We have a very special segment with Kelley McBride and Carlos Coyle. Kelley, I'm going to let you make the introduction and just go to it.
Sure. Joining me today is Carlos Coyle, and he is no stranger to many of us in Madison County. He is the director of our Madison County EMS, and I wanted him to join me on this segment to just kind of let everybody in Madison County have an idea of what he is facing during the workday and his perspective on what's going on in Madison County regarding COVID-19. So unfortunately, we have to keep talking about COVID-19.
Right.
And because our case counts are up, our incident rates are up, there's hardly a county in Kentucky that is not in the red zone, which is a very high incidence rate. And the situation is very serious. And I can't stress that enough. We always want to have good news here on Madison County Live, and I appreciate you guys for letting us do that. And that's what I love to talk about too. Sure. And I always want to, focus more on the positive than the negative. But the reality is COVID-19 is here. The Delta variant is here. It's not going away anytime soon. So our marathon with COVID-19 is still ongoing. We're not across that finish line. And I know that Carlos will join me in urging everyone to get a vaccine, wear a mask, wash your hands. We've been saying that for a long time. I think we kind of relaxed a little bit a few months ago and thought, okay, well, we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's almost over. And everyone is fatigued. And so I just urge people to don't give up doing the right things. Stay the course. And we can all get through this together. And I want to also thank everyone who has already gotten their vaccinations.
Right.
Our vaccination percentage is low, but it's not really bad. It could be better.
Sure.
But we are inching up just a little bit. So I did want to say thank you to all the Madison County folks who were able to get their vaccine and made that choice. And we're grateful for that, because that's how we're going to get through this pandemic. We're going to get a handle on COVID-19 through vaccination.
Absolutely. That's right.
So without any further ado, I will let Carlos have the floor, so to speak. And I would like him to give his perspective on what he's seeing in the county.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelley. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for having us here. This is an important conversation, one that we hoped that we would not be having at this point, but unfortunately we are. Anecdotally, we are busier now with mostly, I assume, the Delta variant than we were initially with COVID-19. This week has been particularly impactful. The number of EMS calls have skyrocketed. We had one of our busiest days on record Tuesday, actually, and many of those calls were COVID related. And as someone had said earlier, that one of the differences that we're seeing with this new variant is they are younger, it's coming on quicker, and they're sicker. So we're seeing several folks on ventilators. Obviously, everybody knows healthcare resources are stretched absolutely razor thin. There's long wait times at emergency departments, at other places like that, and it just can't be helped. There's a shortage of workers. There's a huge increase in influx of number of patients, and we're seeing that in our area hospitals as well, which we can't offload patients quickly, so we can't turn around and get back in service for that next 911 call as quickly. Luckily those times are not terrible, But as it continues, they're likely to get worse. And some areas of our country are seeing ambulance wait times of 1 to 3 hours for them to offload patients in emergency departments. So we certainly hope that never happens here, but that's the reality of this pandemic.
Right. Do you know, I know you had mentioned, and fortunately, Madison County, Carlos, like you said, it's not as bad as in the bigger cities. So that's a good thing.
Right. But, the resources are limited. Healthcare workers in every facet are working overtime, many hours, busier probably than they've ever been. And it's taking its toll on the healthcare workers, first responders, and, and a lot of other folks that this is impacting. And, we keep hoping we see light at the end of the tunnel, that there's an end to it. We felt good a few months ago when we were never so happy to take down, some of the restrictions and signage and things like that. But just this week, we put a lot of them back up. So we're kind of back to where we were, and it's kind of a morale killer, if you will, for the healthcare workers to think we almost got out of it, and then, deja vu all over again.
Wow. Carlos, speaking of that, what should people do for, and basically go back to what we were doing before, correct?
Right. I mean, that was obviously working. Vaccinations are important. I know there's a lot of controversy out there, but I think if you look at any of the statistics, the large majority of people who are sick that are admitted to the hospital are typically unvaccinated. The vaccine is not perfect, but it is the best tool we've got. That, along with all the other common mitigating factors that Kelley already talked about, washing your hands, distancing, masking when appropriate, and things like that.
Right.
Every little thing you can do may make a big difference.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And Kelley, speaking of vaccines and information, where can everyone go to find out how they can get their vaccine?
Sure. Of course, we want everyone to visit our website, MadisonCountyHealthDEP.org. You can search. There's a couple different links and sites that you can go to find a vaccine. So vaccines.com, I think it is, or .org. There's one for the state vaccine map that we've been promoting as well on some of our spots. So they're easy to find. The vaccines are available. They're easy to get. They are free. They will not cost you anything. So please seek those out. You can get online on our website to schedule an appointment for a vaccine online. There are pharmacies I know White House Clinic offers all three different vaccines, or they have been able to offer all three.
Okay.
We also have guidance on our webpage for what to do if you've been exposed to or tested positive for COVID-19. There's an infographic that explains it. There's links to documents that you can read and print out on the webpage. So please look at those.
Okay.
Also, COVID testing sites, knowing where those are is very important. So we recently updated our testing site list, and we're trying to promote those.
Sure.
That is on our website as well. So please be aware of all of those things.
Absolutely. And, I always send, a lot of time Colleen and I get asked, where can we find this information out? I always send them to the Madison County Health Department because it has all the clearinghouse information at that site with the links and all the good information there.
Yeah. Well, I must say, you need to go to the state's website as well, and the CDC if you want even greater information.
Sure. Yes.
So we are always encouraging people to check out the state. They have great dashboards with information, a lot more in-depth information than what we can get. But yes, please, start with us and move up.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and now I know I talk into my phone a lot. So search-wise, all you got to do is search that stuff on Google, and it'll the verified sites will always pop up first.
Yeah. And if you need to talk to a person, a real human being,
sure,
you can call us here at the health department as well. And we have wonderful, caring nurses who would be happy to speak with you. nurses and staff.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that number is it, let me guess, 623-7312, am I correct?
That is correct. I'm proud of you.
Absolutely, absolutely, I got it right. Well, thanks, folks, for coming on. Carlos, do you have any more wrap-up information just about how important it is for your EMS workers?
Well, all I can do is ask for people to do, proper guidance and take care of themselves, take care of each other. One thing that we are seeing is, entire households who are positive. So obviously this Delta variant is much more contagious maybe than the previous COVID-19 variant. And it is spread very quickly, but do everything you can to mitigate your risk. The more people we have that are able to obviously not become infected, then the better we're able to deploy our resources. But healthcare is stretched. It was stretched before COVID, and it is stretched beyond extremes now. And it's not just here; it's all over the country, and frankly, all over the world. But especially the emergency part, first responders, health departments, and all that. We're kind of the safety net. When everything else goes wrong, we're kind of the last resort to keep everything together. But everybody's doing the best they can. They're working under tremendous stressful conditions. Our EMS workers and other first responders out here, it's tough enough in facilities that's climate controlled to wear all the PPE and gowns and gloves and masks. But you can imagine being out here in 90-degree heat and humidity trying to do that. So, if you see a healthcare worker, thank them. It's a tough time. I've been around it a long time, and this is the toughest situation we've dealt with.
That's true. That's for sure. So thank your EMS worker, your healthcare professionals, wherever you may see them.
That's right. Kelley and Carlos, thank you so much for your service to our community. Folks, it's going to take all of us working together. I know we can do this, but please support one another in this effort. And once again, we can't thank you enough for everything you're doing to help keep our community safe. Carlos and Kelley, we appreciate you.
Thank you. Thanks for getting the word out.
Thank you all.
All right. We'll be right back.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. Thank you to Madison County Health Department and Carlos Coyle and, of course, Kelley McBride. For more information, make sure you visit their website for all the latest and greatest updated information, because they have all the links right there.
That's right. So
I use it as a clearinghouse that I tell people to go to, so it's a great jumping off point.
That's right, Randy. Very good. Thanks to them. Hey, we had some live outdoor music. Did you check it out? Courtesy.
Is it me?
It's not you.
No, it's not me.
No, it's not.
I've never been invited to sing at those. Why is that?
Well, we'll make that happen. Hey, check out the Richmond concert series, music series.
That's right. This we got this video from Randy Westbrook. Thanks, Randy. Hey, speaking of music, we have an update. Well, I mean, speaking of music, that was the previous segment.
Okay, there we go.
Speaking of music, we have this special updated segment from Jeff Richey and the JRE Electric Berea. Here's this week's Signal Booster.
I'm Jeff Richey with your weekly Electric Berea Signal Boost. Each week we focus on performances by your Madison County musicians. Here's what's happening with your musical neighbors this week. This Tuesday in Richmond's Irvin McDowell Park, Tasty Tuesday will be happening as usual, and the entertainment will be provided by Aloha Cowboy, who will bring their modern rock sound to the gazebo adjacent to the playground. Remember, that's a weekly event, so there's always something different happening each Tuesday evening, and that'll start at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, the 24th of August. On Thursday, a whole lot of music is going on. That's August 26th, and it'll start at the Boone Tavern Inn in Berea with their Farm to Tavern outdoor music and food event, and that will feature entertainment by acoustic guitarist and singer Derek Isaacs. Also in Berea that night, starting at 7 p.m., is the weekly Jammin' on the Porch Old Time Jam Session, and that's run by Donna and Louis Lamb in Memorial Park in Berea. Also at 7 o'clock, also on Thursday, August 26th, over at the Richmond Beer House, another weekly jam session event. It's an open mic, and you're certainly going to find all kinds of amazing local talent there on any given Thursday night. Finally, on Thursday at 8 p.m. down in London at Butcher's Pub, you can go hear Nightshade perform country music there. And if you didn't get enough Nightshade on Thursday night, you can head up to Louisville on Friday morning. The gates to the Kentucky State Fair event in Louisville will open at 10 a.m. and will be open through 9 p.m. And Nightshade tells us that they're going to be there throughout the day on Friday, August 27th. Later that night at 6 p.m., in Somerset, at the Somerset Peddlers Mall, there's going to be an event called Friday Night Thunder, and it's going to feature the Bent Penny Band, a great classic rock and pop cover band. At 7 p.m., back up in Richmond, at Richmond Center, you can hear Thick as Thieves performing Americana and classic rock. That's part of the Richmond Center Music Series. Finally, on Friday night, August 27th, if you go up to Harrodsburg at the Pandora Marina, you can hear the R&B funk machine Bootsy and Funkabilly performing up there. Finally, Saturday, August 28th, several shows in our area featuring Madison County musicians, starting at 7 p.m. at the Silver Eagle in Mount Vernon. The country act Travis Wayne and Contraband will be performing there. At 7:30 p.m., there'll be a contra dance at the Acton Folk Center in Berea. And then finally, at 9 p.m. in Richmond, at the Paddy Wagon, the Jenkins Twins, who are a really wonderful Americana brother duo, will be performing. See you next week. Until then, I'm Jeff Richey for Electric Berea.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. Thanks, Jeff. He always does a great job. He makes my life so much easier. He's very talented.
He is extremely talented.
So
you can check out Jeff Richey's Signal Boost every single week.
That's right. He always gives the latest and greatest of musicians, bands, and everything. Musical events coming up for the week. And also, we also have a great thing coming up. Win a $50 gift card from Soft Shoe in Madison County Live.
That's
How do you do it, Kelley?
Hey,
tell us.
All you have to do is say, I watch Good News on Madison County Live, and you should too. You'll be entered to win a $50 gift card to Soft Shoe. You'll simply
shoot
send
the video
in your
horizontal, please.
video.
Yes.
This is so important to Randy. Make sure you send it.
Please try.
That's right. In a vertical position. Make sure you don't have quite a bit of light in the background.
You said vertical. It's horizontal.
Horizontal. You know what I meant. I went the wrong way. See, this is where Randy he
and say, I watch Madison County Live, and you should too.
That's right. Simply send your video to where, Randy?
Just send it to Randy at kymedia.net or just message us on Facebook and we'll get it. It doesn't need to be over a minute long.
That's right. One lucky winner will be drawn and you'll receive that $50 gift card to Soft Shoe. So,
that's right.
Friends, we have a brand new season coming up. You'll be part of our intro We want to
Oh
see
yeah,
and
I thought
hear
we were
from
doing
you.
something different. What? This season's over with already?
Breaking news.
Hey, I did want to mention Alpha Omega Protein Shake.
That's right. Take a look.
I get the Cain poll. I highly suggest it. It's very good. So I just wanted to give him a shout out. I forgot to do that at the beginning of the show.
That's right, but he will be enjoying it throughout the entire
And speaking
show.
of protein and exercise,
That's right. Exercise with Candace.
that's right.
Coming up next.
Hey y'all, it's time to exercise with Candace, and today we are going to do a few yoga poses to relax our muscles after a first 3 days of school here in Madison County. So we're going to start off with our fingers spread apart down on the floor, and we're going to start off with a cat. You're going to look into your belly, and a cow. And a cat, and a cow. Oakley is looking at me like, Mom, what are you doing? All right. Next thing, we're going to spread our legs apart a little bit, bring our body down, and bring our forehead to the floor. This is called child's pose. Let's breathe in through our nose. Out through our mouth, in through our nose, out through our mouth, and back to cat-cow. And bring it in, and out. Great job. Last thing we're going to do is bring our legs up and bring our head as close as we can to our knees. This is called downward facing dog. Awesome. So we did a little bit of yoga today to help relax us a little bit. I hope you have an awesome week. Go be excellent to each other. Push through things that are hard. Oakley says hello. Have a good one, y'all.
Always thanks to Candace and sometimes Oakley.
That's right. Always fun to see.
I love those
Oakley
reactions
doing
of
it.
Oakley going, "What are you doing? What are you doing, human?"
That's right. And if you want to see the entire playlist for Exercise with Candace, where can our friends go,
It's
Randy?
on our YouTube channel. Just go to the Exercise with Candace playlist on our YouTube channel, Madison KY Live, and you can get to that directly off MadisonKYLive.com. And also exercise, a guy that exercises a lot and helps clean up the streams and creeks in Madison County is Curtis Eads,
That's
and he's got this week's Creek Runner 242 Trash Haul segment. Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County.
What's up, guys? Creek Runner 242 here. So today we're out here at Owsley Fork. There's a lot of trash out here, a lot of dump trash. And basically we're trying to get as much of it as we can. We've went to the dump twice already. This is definitely a 1,000-pounder day trash haul, and we're planning to come back tomorrow. We had a company, Stream Go Media, Berea Tourism, and Get Outside LLC out here on Owsley Fork Reservoir with kayaks pulling trash. So there's definitely a lot happening today, and we're just trying to get a lot of different areas cleaned up. So not only Owsley Fork, but also parts of Brushy Fork Creek, Berea City Parks, and it's definitely a community effort. We've got about 12 to 15 people out doing this today, 2 trailers. So pretty exciting. We're definitely getting some things done. Also very sad because I found 4 different dump sites so far just around Owsley Fork Reservoir, and that's very disheartening. So anyways, thank you guys so much for following what I do. You can follow me at Creek Runner 242. Check out my Etsy shop because I take some of this trash and actually turn it into art, including bottle art, and sell it on Etsy. So check that out as well if you like art. And all right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll get back with you guys next week.
Thanks to Curtis for that Trash Haul segment. And remember, his art, we're going to have him on, hopefully in the next month or so, to talk about his art and bring him in. I think that'll be cool from the art. But help Curtis out. Don't let her. Put your trash where?
In the proper trash receptacle.
Absolutely.
Hey, and recycling is great too. So there's so many ways that
Recycling
you
makes
can
sense. Recycling makes sense. You remember that thing?
I do remember it.
Recycling makes sense.
And that was it.
That was it. I don't know the rest of it.
Randy, we have some great events coming up.
Yes, we do. What's our first one?
Our first one, Farm to Table Berea.
Right here.
Right there.
Look at this.
This is taking place August 26th from 5:30 until 7:30 p.m. Randy, so many folks enjoyed this and requested that they would do it again, so they are. Join our friends in the Garden at Boone Tavern for music, games, a cash bar.
That's right. It's a
and
great
enjoy
place.
house-made jalapeno and cheddar dogs with kielbasa for only
$6 for all that?
For all that. So check it out.
And the cash bar.
In the cash bar.
Why
That's
don't they
right.
take a card?
No, they will not, because they're asking you to bring cash. For more information, you can visit our friends at Boone Tavern.
Absolutely.
We can't wait to check out this event once again, taking place August 26th in beautiful Berea.
Berea, Kentucky. And also, next week, starts Monday, I think. Burger Week, everybody. Burger Week. Look at this.
Randy's got the scoop. He has the whole lineup.
Burger Week. Look at this. Okay, so visit any of the following restaurants to try their Burger Week special for only $6.
That's right.
Look at this. First watch, we have the Baja Burger. That looks good. La Rosa's has the Cheeseburger Deluxe Pizza. That'll be good. Hold on, wait a minute. We gotta go to the next one. Oh, the Patty Wagon, the Ranch Crunch Burger. Ooh, I don't know. They didn't have that last year or the year before last,
Some
did
of
they?
these are new. That's right. Gourmet style burgers for $6.
That's really good. Now this one here, it doesn't have a name, but it's very pretty. I don't know where it came from. Patty Wagon, Ranch Crunch Burger, and Domino's Hand Tossed Cheeseburger. You don't want to miss that. Ooh, here's one. The Boone's Trace Bar and Grill. That's a nice burger. That's a pretty. Of course, I'm showing all these pictures.
Okay, I was hoping.
Yeah, that's what I do here.
Okay, perfect.
That's the little thing I like to contribute. Cooper's is called the Coop. Ooh, and it's a quarter pound, 1/3 pound burger dressed with lettuce, onion straws. Ooh, fried green tomatoes, my favorite.
One of our favorites.
And Cooper's signature sauce. You don't want to miss that. And of course, Jackson's has the classic burger.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat that. Man, there's a bunch of burgers here. Hold on.
That's right.
Is this like a good? No, that's it. Okay. And Gillum Sports Lounge also has a burger, and it's called, it's called the Spicy Mac Daddy Burger.
Oh,
you don't want to
all
miss
about the
that.
spice.
Ooh, Alabama sauce, fried mac and cheese. Oh, that's good.
Randy, we are really going to have to exercise with Candace.
Man, you're going to have an exercise with Candace for like a month. Side Porch Cafe. You've got an all-fresh beef patty grilled to perfection on that. What is it?
Brioche bun.
Brioche bun. That sounds fancy. That'll be cool. And the Better Burger, the jalapeno burgers.
One of our old-time favorites.
I love that one. So it is Burger Week. Don't miss it. All this coming week, the 23rd through the 29th. Make sure to go to richmondchamber.com/Burger Week to have all those, and they'll be offered all week $6.
$6. We hope
Everywhere.
you'll check it out. Let us know what you think as well. Tell us where to go.
And we're going to try
first.
those out, I'm sure. There'll
We
be
are
pictures and
going
videos of us trying out the burgers.
Right.
That'll be for sure.
Sounds delicious to me.
Absolutely. And guess what else we have coming up?
What do we have?
The Granny Richardson, I think this is the open house, the one-room schoolhouse. If you've been over there on Kit Carson Drive by the planetarium
yes.
and the Perkins building, they're going to have an open house Thursday, September the 9th from 4 until 6. So that's going to be kind of cool, and President McFadden's going to be there, and they're enjoying some food and fellowship, and he's going to talk about some history on the Granny Richardson house. Do you have any Richardsons in your family?
I do not. Do you?
I do.
Really? I can't believe it.
They're actually from Estill County and Irvin. We do have some Richardsons in our family.
Very good.
They were the musical side that got musical talent. I did not.
They got all of it.
My brother got a little bit of the Richardson talent. They played music and fiddle, but I always picture that back in the day of that old one-room schoolhouse. How would you have liked that?
I would have really enjoyed it, actually.
You think you would have?
I like cozy spaces. Randy, I'd
Well,
be perfectly.
She would have stood out in that yellow dress.
I would have stood out for sure. That's right. I would have stood out for sure.
Absolutely.
Very good. You want to check that out September 9th.
Absolutely. That'll be a lot of fun. And, of course, we'll be talking about it on the morning show
got it.
as it gets closer at 6:30
That's
a.m.
right, Randy.
We do want to reinforce, Colleen, also that the Battle of Richmond has been canceled this
It
year, okay,
has.
as well as the ball game.
It has.
They wanted us to talk about that too, the old Civil War era style baseball game. So that's been canceled as well. So hopefully we can have that next
That's
year.
right.
And of course you can always go out and visit the Battle of Richmond Visitor
Beautiful.
Center. It's a great place to walk, pleasant view. So go out and learn about the history of the Battle of Richmond.
You got it, Randy.
Yep.
Very good. All right. Well, I think
Does that wrap us up already?
for the big show tonight. President, thank you so much
quick.
for joining us this Saturday night and every morning at 6:30 a.m. And we have some special folks to thank,
do.
Randy. Are you ready?
Absolutely do it.
Baptist Health Richmond, Madison County Health Department, MetroNet Fiber, Jack Burford Chevrolet, and Unlimited Commercial and Residential Roofing.
Right.
Folks, they support good news right here in Madison County. We wouldn't do it without them. We need you to go out there
And support them.
support
That's right.
them. And if you have good news that you'd like to share, we would love to hear from you. Simply
Sure
send a
would.
message to the inbox at Madison County Live. Tell us more about your event, all the great things that
That's right.
people are doing in your community. Randy, don't you think, especially right
Everything
now,
going on, yes.
especially right now, we need good news.
We need all the good news we can get,
That's
so
right.
send it to us. And if you want to help sponsor the show, either through the week or on the weekend, or both, send us a message on Facebook. We always get compliments in our message box all the time about what a great job we do covering good news, music, sporting events. We try to cover everything. Of course, we can't get to everything, but if you want to help sponsor great news in Madison County, let us know.
That's right. And a special thanks to all the helpers
Yep,
out there.
absolutely.
We know that there are so many folks,
Send
Randy,
us
in this
pictures.
community
That's
right
right.
now that
Yep.
are doing just an incredible
Absolutely.
job. We thank you.
Yep.
All right. Well, you know what? That means
It's
there's
your
only one thing
favorite
left.
segment. It's your favorite segment.
It's my favorite.
Oh, we need to talk to Ken about this. How I would love to take Colleen fishing in her yellow dress.
Well, I don't know.
Doesn't she look like she looks like a bass lure.
Randy, let's wrap it up, folks. We hope you have a fantastic weekend.
Absolutely.
We will see you bright and early Monday morning. Until then,
Be kind, treat others how you want to be treated, and check on your neighbor. They might need some help.
that's right. All right, here we go. It's time for the Cain Pole Fishing Report.
You just need a big hook.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. On Laurel River Lake, water temperatures have cooled off into the lower 80s. Anglers are having success catching bluegill on crickets and mealworms. Although they can be caught throughout the lake, bluegill do tend to be more numerous in the Laurel River arm. Walleye are being picked up by jigging spoons and trolling crankbaits at around 20 feet deep on the lower end of the lake. Bass are currently being picked up on plastics, with late evening and early morning hours being more productive. On Lake Cumberland, straight bass fishing has been somewhat slow as of late. Trolling live bait fished at around 35 to 50 feet deep on the main lake can still be productive though. With the late summer heat kicking in, the Cumberland tailwater is always a good option. Rainbow trout were recently stocked, so there's an abundance of stalker-sized fish, along with a few slot-size and larger fish available. Trout can be caught on a variety of baits, including small spinners, worms, and corn. Always be mindful that the generation from Wolf Creek Dam can vary from day to day, so check the schedule before you go to avoid getting caught in higher flows. On Dale Hollow, hearing reports of walleye being caught at night while trolling night crawlers and jigging spoons on flats around 25 to 35 feet of water. Bass are being caught at night on jigs and soft plastics fished around 20 feet deep. So as always, good luck and good fishing.
When making your decision about vaccination, be informed. Have your questions answered by your trusted physician or healthcare provider.
When it comes to the vaccination, the benefits far outweigh the risks.
Getting the vaccine helps reduce potential spread of the virus to others who are most vulnerable.
Greater vaccination levels provide greater confidence in the level of health in our community.
Team up, Madison County. Get vaccinated against COVID-19.
Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.
Hey folks, you want to win a $50 gift card from Soft Shoe? Here's how.
That's right, Randy. We have a brand new Open to the Show coming up, and we want you to be in it, Madison County.
All you have to do is send us a video through Messenger or to randy@kymedia.net. Record your video horizontally, not vertically, and simply say, I watch Good News on Madison County Live, and you should too.
That's right, and make sure you have good audio and don't shoot against windows or harsh light. We just won't be able to see you.
Absolutely. The deadline is August the 30th. That's August the 30th.
We'll have someone picked at random, and the winner will receive that $50 gift card from our friends at Soft Shoe in Richmond.
Good luck, and thanks for watching Good News in Madison County. Hope you win.
Hello, Madison County. I'm Bart Daly, Director for Kentucky for here at MetroNet. Hey, we've got some great things going on right now, and today we would like to talk about some student offers. But first, I'd like to kick it over for an introduction to our latest and greatest team member.
Hi everyone, my name is Catherine Backer. I work as the Marketing Coordinator for MetroNet.
Thanks. So Kat and I are here today to talk about our latest student offers. So attention all students. Now, you don't have to be a freshman. You can be a non-traditional student. As long as you can produce a student ID, you qualify for our student offer. Our offers start off as low as $39.95 and go up to a full gig. So you're lightning fast. So this offer also includes the wireless router, which is also hard to find these days. Kat, how can they get this offer?
Go ahead and give us a call at 877-407-3224.
Outstanding. Hey everyone, we'll be coming back to you on a more regular basis this fall for the tailgate party. So all I can say is be prepared for the greatest cheer. See you then. Thanks.
The COVID-19 vaccine is the best protection we have against severe disease, hospitalization, and death. The vaccine is also the best protection against the new and much more contagious variants of the virus. Very significantly, data shows that cases are again increasing at an alarming rate, primarily with the newer Delta variant. But remember, over 99% of the new cases are in individuals who are not vaccinated. So this is indeed a pandemic of the unvaccinated. Team up, Madison County, for better health. Get your COVID vaccination now.